All right, in this video we're going to talk about shrinky dinks, as they're commercially known, I think. They also call them shrinkles or simply just a shrinky craft. And it basically was started in the early 70s by two moms who were helping their sons do a Cub Scout project, and they found that when a certain type of plastic, if somebody drew on it, that it would reduce in size by about 30 to 50%. And it would harden. And so they could make all sorts of projects with them, and they started selling it, and it got bought out. It's kind of an incredible story. It's been used for multiple purposes in the medical field and others, so I encourage you to do a little research on it because it's pretty cool. So I have done a very simple line drawing type thing. So I've colored in some, and I've just left the black on some of the other ones. I just want to demonstrate how it reduces. And so if you can see from the top of the yellow basically to the bottom of the black line is about 5 inches. So when we get it out of the oven, we will compare the size. So I started cutting it. But I'll finish that right now. You can see so you see how flexible the plastic is. And when it's done baking, it's hard and it's not flexible anymore. So I've done Jeff Kinney's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You pop a hole in it if you want to hang it or wear it. And then you also can make it with opaque plastic, which is this. And they come out kind of like that. So you can freehand, obviously it's hard to do anything like I'm doing, which is just tracing when you use the opaque one, so you probably would need a little better artistic skills than I have. But I've shown a couple of examples. I'm going to finish cutting this one, and then we will bake it and compare it. And so I'm just going to finish this cut. If you make the items, the originals, really small, they tend to curl up as they're baking. And like this one may curl up a bit, and then it will probably go right back down. It doesn't happen perfectly. But if you make them too small at the start, they sometimes curl up and they touch and kind of start baking together. You can reach in there. Obviously, you would want a spatula and make sure you are careful when you do it. You can separate the plastic and try to tamp it down a little bit and put it back in. You really only cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes at 325 degrees. So sometimes you got to play around a little bit with it. I do have parchment paper, which helps to keep it from curling together. I have a little oven here. I'm going to put it on some tin foil. If you were to flip this upside down, the colors may bake into your baking sheet, so just be aware of that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some parchment paper on top, and this should help reduce the curling. So I will bake it, and we'll see what we get, and then we'll measure it again. All right, as you can see, it's out of the oven now, and it has definitely reduced in size and thickened up. So I'm going to measure it, and you can see it was 5 inches. Now it's about 2 inches, maybe a little more than 2 1/4. So it definitely reduced in size. I did forget to use the hole punch, and if you forget to do it when it's like this, I'll just show you how easy it is to punch it. And even the hole reduces down, but if you forget to put the hole in, you cannot put a hole in after that. But you could always put a magnet on the back of it and put it against the fridge or whatever you decide you want to do. So there you go. Enjoy. Have fun. Use your creativity, and good luck. Thank you.